For centuries, the Mariana Trench was little more than a line on a map, a world so deep that even our best guess missed the mark. Now, for the first time, new technology has shattered what we thought we knew about Earth's oceans. The deepest point on the planet drops almost 11 kilometers, farther than Everest is tall, and only 27 humans have ever set foot at the bottom. Yet what these latest missions have found is stranger than any explorer imagined. Hidden mountain ranges, entire ecosystems thriving in perpetual darkness, and the unmistakable trace of humanity where none should exist. The Mariana Trench just revealed secrets that could force us to rethink life on Earth itself. So what did we truly uncover beneath the last frontier? Autonomous vehicles now glide through the trench, mapping landscapes no human eye has seen. The Hercules R05 and Orpheus AUV sweep across the abyss with sonar and cameras, capturing every ridge, slope, and vent in astonishing detail. Multi-beam echo sounders reveal canyons deeper than skyscrapers are tall, while 3D photogrammetry stitches together a living atlas of the sea floor, sometimes down to a single meter. These missions have charted volcanic peaks, hidden valleys, and hydrothermal vents, transforming the Mariana from blank space to a world mapped in high definition. Yet even with these breakthroughs, less than 1/5 of the ocean floor has been mapped this way. The new maps don't just show depth, they expose a landscape as complex as any continent, setting the stage for the hunt for life in the darkness below. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh sealed themselves inside the bathyscaphe Trieste, a steel sphere barely wider than a phone booth. As they descended past 9,000 meters, a sudden crack echoed through the hull. One of Trieste's windows had fractured under the pressure. In that moment, they faced a choice: abort or press on into the unknown. They kept going, reaching Challenger Deep and proving it was possible to survive at the planet's lowest point. Decades later, James Cameron piloted his own sub, Deep Sea Challenger, alone into the abyss, capturing the first high-definition footage from the trench floor. Only 27 people have ever reached this depth, fewer than have orbited Earth. Behind the scenes, advocates like Sylvia Earle fought for funding and public support, while explorers like Robert Ballard and Victor Vescovo pushed technology to its limits. Their courage and vision laid the groundwork for today's robotic explorers, revealing a world once glimpsed by only a handful of human eyes. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight vanishes. In the twilight and midnight zones, darkness rules, but the water isn't empty. Instead, it flickers with living light. Bioluminescence, chemical reactions inside bodies, creates blue-green glows, flashes, and pulses that drift through the black. Lanternfish signal to mates with bursts of light. The anglerfish lures prey with a glowing bait dangling from its head. Some predators use flashes to startle or confuse, while others hide their silhouettes with counter-illumination, blending into the faintest traces of light above. Each display is a code: hunt, hide, warn, attract. In these cold, high-pressure depths, light is more than beauty. It's a tool for survival, a language written in pulses and glimmers. Where our eyes see only darkness, the deep sea is alive with silent conversations, each spark a message in the abyss. Below the midnight zone, the ocean floor erupts with vents that spit out water heated to 400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. Around these hydrothermal chimneys, life flourishes in total darkness. Here, microbes feed on chemicals like hydrogen sulfide, not sunlight. They build entire ecosystems from the energy locked in the Earth's crust. Giant tube worms, ghostly white crabs, and shrimp cluster in the superheated water, surviving where pressure is over 1,000 times what we feel at the surface. Their cells are packed with special molecules called piezolites, which act like internal armor, keeping proteins stable even as the crushing weight tries to tear them apart. This is life stripped of sunlight, thriving on chemistry alone. The rules we thought defined biology, light, warmth, gentle pressure, don't apply here. If life can adapt to these extremes, what else might be possible? Even on worlds far from our own sun? At nearly 11,000 meters down, the trench floor is more alien than familiar. Yet even here, life endures. Hadal amphipods, tiny crustaceans shaped like translucent commas, swarm across the mud, their bodies packed with molecules that keep cells stable under pressure that would crush a submarine. Gelatinous creatures, some with bodies so fragile they dissolve at the surface, drift in slow motion past volcanic rubble. These animals live where pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, more than if Mount Everest were flipped upside down and dropped into the sea. Every dive reveals new forms, each stranger than the last, proof that life finds a way even in the planet's deepest shadow. Dr. Alan Jameson's camera swept across the trench floor and caught something no one expected: a plastic bag drifting beside a new species. Fewer than 30 people have ever visited this place, yet our waste arrived first, carried by currents and sinking through the darkness. Today, less than 20% of Earth's ocean floor has been mapped at high resolution, according to NOAA and the Nippon Foundation GEBCO Seabed 2030 project. Recent expeditions using autonomous submersibles and multi-beam sonar have revealed towering underwater mountains, new species adapted to crushing pressures, and entire ecosystems thriving without sunlight. Yet, even at Challenger Deep, nearly 11,000 meters down, scientists have recorded plastic debris and chemical pollutants, underscoring the global reach of human activity. Fewer than 30 people have descended to this depth, a number verified by the Challenger Deep Visitor Register as of 2025. Despite these advances, vast stretches of the Hadal Zone remain uncharted, and the full diversity of deep-sea life is still unknown. Documents and footage confirm that our understanding of the ocean's true depths is only beginning to take shape. The evidence shows that Earth's greatest mysteries may still lie beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed.